All right, so we just finished multiplying rational expressions, and this video is about dividing. The steps are pretty much the same, except if you're dividing, you are going to flip the fractions. You remember multiplying by the reciprocal. So here's dividing here, and the only difference, if division, flip first. That's the only difference between multiplying and dividing. So this is what that means. Instead of doing this problem, I'm really going to be doing this one. I'm going to flip it over, so write the reciprocal and change to multiplication. That's it. Flip and change the sign. So now we're in a multiplication problem, and we're going to do this the same way. Step one is to multiply the numerators. So 40 PQ cubed, because we added the exponents. 16 times 35, I don't know. I honestly would have simplified sooner than this, but I'm trying to follow the steps exactly for you. So that would be 560. And we have p to the fifth q squared. All right. And then we have to simplify. So I'm just going to do this the easiest way it comes to my head. So I would divide that by 10, which is 4, and this is 56. And then both of those, 56 I think is divisible by 4. Yes, it is. So this would be 1 and 14. So what we really have here is 1 over 14. PQ. Put them both in the numerator. Now let's follow the rules of exponents. When we are dividing, we subtract. So we have p to the 1 and p to the fifth. So 1 minus 5 is negative 4. 3 minus 2 is 1. You can never have a negative exponent in your answer, so we need to move some things around. The p has a negative exponent, so that moves to the denominator and becomes positive. The q is already positive, so it stays in place. So this is the answer. And that is how you do it. So let's look at the next one. Remember, it's division, so we need to flip it first. The first fraction stays the same. Change to multiply and flip over. Now we need to factor. Obviously 10 is not factorable. The GCF is 4, so x minus 2 times. You've seen this one before, I think. We need the factors of negative 6 that add up to positive 1. So x plus 3, x minus 2. And the factor GCF is 2x, x plus 3. All right, we're going to multiply now. Over 4 times 2x is 8x, x minus 2, x plus 3. At this point, we're going to simplify everything that has like the same thing. So x plus 3's cross off, x minus 2's cross off. Simplify 10 and 8 would be 5 over 4, and the x is stuck. So the actual answer to this question is 5 over 4x. All right, one more. You may want to try this one on your own and then watch. So you may want to pause the video and try this problem. All right, welcome back. So it's division, so we need to rewrite the whole entire problem. This is why you guys will really love it, because of all the writing. Change to multiply and flip the other one over. All right, it's been flipped, and now we factor. So this one has a GCF of 2a squared. So we have a minus 6 left on that one. On the bottom, what are the factors of negative 12 that add up to negative 4? X minus 6, x, of course it's not x, it's a minus 6, a plus 2, because negative 6 times 2 is negative 12, and negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4. Times, what are the factors of 15 that add up to negative 8? X minus 3, x minus 5. Negative 3 times negative 5 is 15. Negative 3 plus negative 5 is negative 8. This is GCF first, and that would be 8a squared. So 3 minus a. Multiply. So 2a squared, a minus 6, and I think these are all supposed to be a's. A minus 3, a minus 5, all over 8a squared, a minus 6, a plus 2, 3 minus a. All right, so we're going to cross off everything that matches. So I'm going to cross off my a squareds. I'm going to simplify. So 1/4. A minus 6's go. And that's it so far. Now I would do this all in one step, but for sake of just giving you a lot of examples and explaining my thought process, I'm going to do this in the second step. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. All right, you can see that this almost matches. So we want to rearrange so they match. I'm going to pull a negative 1, factor out a negative 1, and change this one to 3 minus a. Now those match. So the answer is negative a minus 5 over 4 times a plus 2. So that big crazy thing up here simplifies to this little expression. All right, that's it for dividing. Have fun practicing, I guess.